Here.
The premise behind it is that it sounds good.
Ah.
From up here it doesn't sound very loud, but I think probably down there is pretty damn loud.
It's pretty loud.
Haven't figured out what it was, but I know what it is now.
No idea.
It all comes out in the analysis. But it was actually kind of liberating to not have to think about what notes to be using. It was a bit like having used 12 colors for a long time and then just having to make a painting with just a blue crayon. The one guitar that I worked on, I mean, it's kind of it's you know, it's a bit of a joke. It's almost a fretless guitar, except it's got the one fret, so you can't really play anything but an E. Just because it has one note doesn't mean you can't get away with not tuning it. There's still lots of other places to find musical expression, even if it's not pitch. It comes from anywhere but from different notes. So
You can have different octaves, which are defined by the same note, where one is a higher register than the other. There's volume. Here we can see Andy doing a crescendo, which is to gradually get louder, and then a decrescendo, which is the opposite. Most percussionists have 4 or 5 different buckets of mallets, and they can make every one of those mallets coax a different sound out of an instrument.
And then near the end of the piece, Andy drops the whole kit and caboodle while it's running into a container of liquid nitrogen, and I did that. You know, the musical reason that I did that was I wanted to hear what it would sound like for a microphone to be dropped into liquid nitrogen.
Even though there's only a single note, E, in Prelude and Fugue 1, it's not improvised. There's a score that Travis and Andy have rehearsed and memorized. The notes on the top line, that's a percussion staff that tells not which note to play, but which instrument to strike. The bottom line is a conventional music staff for the guitarist and has different E's, but only E's. It took me by surprise that how much musical ore I felt I could mine from just limiting myself to one note. It really concentrated me on so many other musical elements aside from different pitches.
How do you feel about that one?
I had a couple wrong notes, but they were all E. Did you hear that?
This is frustrating because I don't have a C sharp on this. Are you shooting? Are you feeling?